Phoenicians arrived in Malta sometime towards the end of the 8th century BC. I'm a senior lecturer in the Department of Classics and Archaeology at the University of Malta. I teach, together with a colleague of mine, a course on Phoenician and Punic archaeology. I did my doctorate several years ago on Phoenician and Punic temple sites in the Mediterranean, and I take a keen interest and spend a lot of time doing research on Phoenician archaeology. This is the first time that I am on aboard a Phoenician ship. Sometimes I do it in my dreams when I try to imagine what it would have been like to sail these splendid waters. But this is the first time that I'm doing it in a real way, and I can even smell the wood used, and it is the real thing. I was keen to hear about the expedition because I teach, of course, Phoenician history and archaeology to my students at the university, and I know how difficult it is to convey an idea of what happened in the past. And with the Phoenicians, we know that they must have been excellent navigators, that they were excellent sailors, that they crisscrossed the Mediterranean, and yet we know so little about what actually happened. So when I got to know about the Phoenicia Expedition, I could direct my students to an experiment. And an experiment can produce positive results or even negative results. But it is from such experiments that we get an idea of the difficulty of sailing in the high seas. So getting an idea, a glimpse into the real difficulties of sailing really allows me to get to grips with ancient navigation. I am a sailor myself. Whenever I get the opportunity, I sail. I know how difficult it is, but on a modern sailing boat you can even get to go into the wind and beat currents and winds. On a boat like this, it is a different matter altogether. And the more we get to know about the results of the sailing expedition, the better, because it can open our eyes as to what could have happened in the past. The importance of an experiment like this is the fact that we will learn, once we get to know the whole story, which I am sure the team will want to get across to the public. We will get to know from your experiences, from circumnavigating Africa, the difficulties that you would have faced along the way, the difficulties that have to do even with rationing food, with using water, with a crew of 16, the number of days out. I wish the captain and the crew luck for the last leg, which will see the team go to the Phoenician homeland. It will be an exciting part of the journey. I wish I was going to be on board. I've been to Lebanon, but I have only seen Lebanon from land, and I know that the best way to see it, and the Phoenician way, is not to travel on an aircraft, but to go on a boat and to experience entering the harbour in Tyre, the harbour in Sidon, the harbour in Beirut, and the harbour of Byblos. That, I think, is the way that you should be doing it, and I wish you the best of luck to achieve that.